Well, it's that time of the year when the GBC Newsroom brings you its annual Review of the Year series. The review will be aired next week after the Newswatch programmes and will be followed by an omnibus feature in January. And here to tell us more is GBC's news editor, Jonathan Sacramento. Jonathan, welcome. Lovely to have you on set.
Lovely to be here, thank you.
Right, so what can we expect then?
Well, you know that the Review of the Year has been a feature part of the Christmas season for the GBC Newsroom for the last 22 years.
Indeed.
But of course, some things have been happening even longer, such as having you on air, Susan. And I have to tell you that this whole business of having a live interview about the Review of the Year has all been a ruse to have you and me on set together tonight, and everyone who is coming in through the door right now, to wish you a happy retirement and thank you for your many, many years of service. 47 years, Susan, you've been on air. Tell us your thoughts.
Thank you. And I'm supposed to carry on reading the news now.
Absolutely, we've still got an outro to do.
Darling, can you hold that for me?
And we've got obviously all our editorial team here.
Thank you.
From the night shift, Kevin and Michael, and everyone, of course, who's backstage still operating the news, and your daughter, Sophie, kindly agreed to come up at last. We didn't want to give her too much notice because we...
She might have conferred.
She might have
well,
conferred.
I'm absolutely shocked. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. We will talk later. Thank you, sweetie.
So can you give us your thoughts on your highlights of your 47-year career?
It's so difficult to know where to start. In fact, you've caught me totally off guard. I always like to be prepared for everything I do. So I feel quite emotional. Highlights, oh my goodness, too many to mention. I mean, we're talking 70s, 80s, 90s. The border opening, I guess, that was probably the most specific time that I remember, but too many to remember, and my brain is not really affixed to what we're talking about. So I did actually wonder, Jonathan, why we were doing an interview on the Review of the Year. I thought it's actually quite a lame thing to have to do. Perhaps we're short of news tonight. And then I realised, no, we had a party political broadcast. So clearly that, and you weren't too keen to really chat about it beforehand. So, but well done. You really, you had me there, and thank you guys. It's amazing.
Well, Susan, would you like to take us out one last time?
Absolutely no idea where I am now, but okay. Before we go tonight, our top story once again. European Commission rules Gibraltar granted £100 million in state aid to companies, but the government says it's a positive result for Gibraltar as 97% of cases were groundless, and the Commission found no fault with the ROC's practices. The Chief Minister said in Parliament today this greatly vindicates Gibraltar's tax model and that he's greatly satisfied to leave the EU with this result. And that's all from Newswatch tonight. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.